Whatever should Timmons here. Now I love it. Now of course I do love a good action movie, and 2022 had some really decent action films to really talk about. So I decided to go ahead and do my top 10 favorite. Now I'm pretty much going to be doing my top 10 favorite action movies of the year, but I decided to because of course obviously comic book movies are always the big stuff, and there was some cool comic films that came out this year. I felt like that would be a little too easy to really to add you know like Marvel DC comics in my list. So my list is actually going to be my top 10 non-Marvel slash DC superhero movies action movies of the year. So yeah, because there are some other besides Black Panther, the Batman, or there are some other really cool action movies that got released this year, and some really decent one I've enjoyed too. So and of course, I already did my top 10 favorite comic book films as well. So there's that. But here is my official top 10 list. All right. Coming in at number 10, I'm going to go with Beast. Now, of course, an action movie with Idris Elba facing off against a lion. Come on, that's awesome right there. And Beast is a beast. This movie, I just sorry about that. I thought Beast was awesome. I thought it was like the action was cool. Idris Elba's chemistry with his stars I thought was great. This was such an entertaining joyride, a really cool popcorn film. Definitely give Beast a go if you guys haven't seen it. It is on Peacock. Really entertaining flick. All right, number 9, I'm gonna go with Ambulance. Now, of course, directed by Michael Bay, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Isaac Gonzalez, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Ambulance is a really fun, high-speed, chase here, and it's such an entertaining one. Definitely has a bit of a speed feel to it. It's really intriguing to check out. I'm glad to see Mike Bay going back to these type of films, and all. I just thought this was a really cool one. So that all right, number 8. Now, yes, this is a superhero film, but it's not a Marvel or DC. So I'm of course adding it, and that is Sumerian. Sumerian, of course, the Amazon Prime film starring Sylvester Stallone is an entertaining one. Sylvester Stallone's action in this I thought was cool. Uh, of course, you had the kid who played Ashtray on Euphoria. He was great in this. Like like his Stallone and his chemistry. Javon Waltz, I think his name is. Their chemistry I thought was terrific. And after this and Umbrella Academy, I really cannot wait to see what else Java Watson does outside of Euphoria. Because who knows if he's coming back for season 3? But he's so awesome in Euphoria, and he was really good in this. And I'm glad to see him branching out into more territories because I think he's a really cool young actor. And here he really showcases talent. I mean, the dude is literally acting alongside Sylvester Stallone. That's usually tough right there, but he made it work here perfectly. All right, number 7, I'm gonna go with Uncharted. Now, this movie is much better than I had any intention of being. The action I thought was really cool. The chemistry between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg is great. Maybe one of the best movies based on video games in recent years, which is not really saying much. But yeah, this is a really cool one. Ruben Flash, I thought did a great job here. I'm definitely down to see more. Sorry about that. I'm definitely down to see more sequels in the near future. So yeah, this is a really cool one. I mean, there was like some people who did hate it and some who did not hate, but Uncharted is still really fun. Flick. I mean, it's far better than Assassin's Creed, that's for sure. But that's of course not saying much. All right, number 6, I'm gonna go with The Gray Man. Of course, directed by the Russo brothers, starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas. The Gray Man is a really fun, entertaining action film here. Chris Evans playing the villain, I thought was terrific casting. Them like him and Gosling going toe to toe is terrific. I mean, this is a really cool one to check out. We are supposed to be getting a couple of other sequels and even spin-offs in the near future, so we're gonna be getting more Gray Mans in the future. So that's really cool. And yeah, this is a really intriguing Netflix movie we're checking out. All right, number 5, I'm gonna go with Avatar: The Way of the Water. Now, I probably could have had this a little bit higher, but as actions, my top 4 I kind of prefer over Avatar: The Way of Water as action films. But that aside, Avatar: Way of Water definitely does have some cool action. Like there is, the end fight scene. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the end fight scene maybe one of the best fight scenes I've seen in a movie. You know, in a recent action movie. Uh, the effects in this thing is terrific. I just had such a fun time with it. It was really remarkable, and yeah, of course we know how James Cameron does with action movies. We've seen that with True Lies and Terminator. So yeah, he does a great job with the action in this, and it was a perfect one. All right, number four, I'm gonna go with Violent Night. Now, Violent Night, you know, come on, David Harbour playing a violent Santa Claus, that is just perfect casting right there in general. I just had a fun time with this thing. The hit was completely violent. Definitely takes the name perfectly. This is from the same people who, of course, gave us the likes of John Wick or and Nobody. I mean, they really know great, like perfect with action. So yeah, I mean, this was pretty much just Bad Santa meets John Wick. That's what you really get with this, and it did not disappoint. Of course, it's directed behind Hanson Grant, which Hunter did a great job here. So really awesome flick, and I hope we get a sequel in the future because I've been hearing there, all talks about a sequel, but we'll see. All right, number three, I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, the action, this maybe some of the best actions I've seen this year, especially some of the kung fu stuff, some of the mixed martial arts here, performances by Michelle Yeoh, Ki Ha Kwan. I thought was great in this. I mean, nice to see him back. Of course, the Daniels. I thought did such a remarkable job directing this. I just thought this was a really, this was definitely a terrific action movie worth checking out. Definitely one of the best films of the year in general, which I will be doing my top 10 best movies of the year tomorrow, so keep your eye out for that. That aside, this is a really terrific film worth checking out. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. All right. Now, my number two favorite action movie of the year is Top Gun Maverick. Now, of course, there's not really like any people fighting, no gun shoots or anything like that. But I still thought like the plane sequences was awesome to watch. Action movies doesn't only have to involve weapons um and hand-to-hand combat. They can also involve fire jets, and Top Gun Maverick shows it some of the best stunts I've seen because of course Tom Cruise did his own stunts. Like yeah, Tom Cruise is one of the craziest actors in Hollywood with the whole stunts this guy does. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see what type of stunts he pulls off with Mission Impossible next year. So there's that. But that aside, Top Gun Maverick is a really awesome flick worth checking out, and so definitely give that one a go. And definitely one of my favorite movies of the year as well. All right, now my number one favorite action movie of the year goes to Bullet Train. Now, some of the best actions I've seen this year, like some of the best fight scenes I've seen. Of course, the fight scene with Brad Pitt and Bad Bunny I thought was awesome. The It is such an entertaining one. I mean, Bullet Train is much better than it had any intentions being. Director David Leitch is, I kid you not, maybe one of the best action directors of all time. Of course, the guy did Deadpool 2, he co directed John Wick, Hobbs and Shaw, he did great with. And seeing him come back to the action form is perfect. I cannot wait to see what else he has in the future. I know he has that new one with Ryan Gosling coming as well, so he has some other cool stuff in the works too. So yeah, I mean, Bullet Train is just such an entertaining one if you guys haven't seen it. So, and I'll love to see a second one if they ever make one, but who knows if that will ever happen. But that's pretty much it there. Here's my quick rundown: 10 Beast, 9 Ambulance, 8 Sumerian, 7 Uncharted, 6 The Great Man, 5 Avatar Way of Water, 4 Violent Night, 3 Everything Everywhere All at Once, 2 Top Gun Maverick, and number 1 Bullet Train. Now, there's some other ones I probably could have added too. Most people probably add RRR, but I'm sorry, I tried RRR, just was not really for me, but hey. There are some like coach video action movies I did not even check out because they were not all that great. Of People probably add Jurassic World Ultimate. I was not a fan of that one. Let's see what else we got here. The Woman King was a pretty good one. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I probably could have added. That technically counts as a action film. So yeah, lots of really decent ones. But let me let you guys. What are some of your favorite non-Marvel slash DC comic book action movies of the year? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Simi signing off.